Hi folks, we're going to do a quick practice today on relaxation. So I'd like for you to start standing with your feet hips distance apart, and let's just roll those shoulders back and just start taking some nice deep inhales and exhales through the nose. Maybe inhaling to a count of 4, holding for a count of 4, and exhaling to a count of 4. Just continuing that breathing pattern throughout this practice, letting all the chaos of the day leave your mind and just becoming aware of your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. And notice on the inhale, let's feel the rise in the chest, the thorax, and the abdomen. And then retain for 4. And then as you exhale for 4, feeling the release of the abdomen, thorax, and chest as it slowly deflates. And all of that air comes out, carrying everything that no longer serves our body. So let's remember that throughout this practice, because as yogis, we use the breath and the movement to make the connection so that we can reach a total relaxing state for meditation and maybe sleep. Okay, let's just start by keeping that breath going, bringing those hands all the way up parallel to our ears and interlacing the fingers and turning the hands up, coming into Talanasana. Talasana is an excellent asana for relaxing, for calming our mind, and also physically for our spine, because as we age, our spine compacts down, and by doing this asana every day, it helps to lengthen and straighten our spine. Battling against that, losing inches, and also maybe you are somebody who suffers from herniated discs. Just stretching that, imagine that you're stretching that spine out and everything can fall back into place as it should. As you're inhaling all that oxygen and exhaling out what no longer serves you. Now on our next inhale, let's just move from the navel up over to the right. And then back up on your next breath. And on your next inhale, move to the left. And back up. And now you can continue to flow just like this, or if it's in your practice, let's go to the right. And then slowly bring our bodies forward to forward fold, and then flow back up to the left. And just flow back and forth, keeping those fingers interlaced and your arms straight. And then you can continue up this way if the forward motion is not in your practice. Flowing with every breath. Inhaling over and then exhaling back to center, and then inhaling over and exhaling back to center. All right, let's slowly bring our arms down and shake them out. Awesome. Okay, now on our next inhale, let's move the feet a little wider and have our toes at a 45-degree angle. And we're going to inhale with those palms up and coming into a goddess formation. So our toes are at a 45-degree angle and our posture's nice and straight, palms facing up, just coming back to that breath. Nice deep inhaling and exhaling. And on our next inhale, let's bend those knees and bring the elbows into the body. And then exhale back up. And inhale down. And exhale back up. One more inhale down and exhale back up. Now let's inhale down and bring our hands to heart center. And just breathe here with the bent knees. Coming to a nice state of relaxation, calming our minds. And then we're going to slowly bend the knees deeper and come down into a supine squat. And if this supine squat is difficult for you, you can use a block or even a chair. If it's something totally new to you, you can use a chair. And we want to be able to, once we get down, build our practice to be able to squat and to have our elbows on the inner sides of the knees, pushing out with our chests up and open. And breathing here. This asana is excellent for prenatal, postnatal, people with reproductive issues, digestive issues, and also if you have a busy mind or you suffer from insomnia. This is an excellent asana for you as well. And as your practice grows, you can sit in this asana a little bit longer. So now we're going to, if you have the block under you or a chair, we're going to remove that out and come down to our seat, onto the mat. And then we're going to simply turn and come back onto our spine. And we're going to bring our knees into our chest and then extend those feet up to a 90 degree. And if you're at home, you can use furniture or your wall. You can use a block underneath the small of your back for support. This feels excellent, just as if you have a wall or a piece of furniture. If you don't have any of that, you can use your palms, place them down under the buttocks, and bring the knees into the chest, and then slowly extend those feet up, legs up the wall. This asana is excellent for circulation of our veins and arteries. If you are somebody who suffers from edema, swelling of your limbs, this is excellent because it brings that blood flow away and back to our heart and stomach and our brain, which then again is great for reproduction, great for digestion, great for our heart health, as well as our brain health. And this is an asana that you can work towards, I would say, maybe up to 20 minutes a day even. It calms the mind, and again, is another excellent asana if you suffer from insomnia and need to, something to assist you for relaxation. So now let's bend the knees in, and you can remove your block or your hands and just hug the knees and just gently rock side to side. Maybe do circles, massaging the sacrum, the lower back, because it does so much work for us. We want to relax these parts of our body before we move into sleep or meditation. Awesome. Now let's bring our feet to the mat with the knees extended up. And bringing our hands out to a T formation. Maybe lifting up and tucking those shoulder blades. And taking a nice deep inhale and exhale here. And then we'll slowly let those knees fall to the right as we look to the left. And let's bring them back up to center. And now let those knees fall to the left as you look to the right. Continuing your breath. setting your body up for a total state of relaxation. Now let's bring those knees back up, hugging them in one last time. And we're going to move into a happy baby, bringing our legs, bending the knees up to a 90-degree angle. Then we're going to bring our hands to the outsides of our feet. And as we pull with our hands, we push with our feet. And just feel that stretch as we are opening our hips, working our hamstrings, and as we're pulling with our hands and pushing with our feet, giving our bodies one last stretch and some resistance before we move to relaxation. Maybe rocking side to side. Maybe you bring your feet in. Maybe straighten one leg, straighten the other. These are all variations of happy baby, which is an excellent asana to end your practice with. And then we'll slowly bring our feet down and stretch them out long, letting each vertebrae of our spine melt into the mat, lifting up and tucking those shoulder blades. And then you can decide to place your palms up for receiving or down for grounding. And this would be the part where you can close your eyes, come back to your breath, come back to any intentions that you may have set. And by intention, I mean that can be a word, a prayer, scripture's mantra, something that drives you, something to make you the best version of you. And at this time, you're ready to relax and spend a few minutes being aware of your breath and your intention. And after this time, we will slowly come up, maybe rolling to one side into a fetal position, and then slowly making your way up and coming into a comfortable seat, bringing your hands to heart center. It's been my privilege to guide you through this quick segment, helping you to reach your maximum state of relaxation. Keep loving and living. Namaste.